Hey everyone! Today, we are going to explore the world of decimals. Do you know how to write fractions as decimals? Let's dive in and find out. Let us first revise what are decimals. A fraction with denominator 10, 100, 1000 is called a decimal number or simply decimal. Based on the position of the dot in the number, we can find the value of decimal. 3.05 and 7.95 are examples of decimals. Now let us see how to read these decimals. We'll start with tenths. For example, 1/10 is written as 0.1, which we read as 0.1. Pretty simple, right? Let's move on to see what else we can learn about decimals. Now, let's look at 2/10. We write it as 0.2, and it's read as 0.2. And what about 9/10? That's right, it's written as 0.9 and read as 0.9. Seeing any patterns yet? Decimals are not so tough after all. Next up, there are some rules for writing decimals. If the denominator is 10, put a decimal point in the number in the numerator after one digit from the right. So we have 5 upon 10 as 0.5. Similarly, 28 upon 10 is 2.8. If the denominator is 100, put a decimal point in the number in the numerator after two digits from the right. Here, 5 upon 100 is 0.05. 28 upon 100 becomes 0.28. If the denominator is 1000, put a decimal point in the number in the numerator after three digits from the right. Here 7 upon 1000 is 0.007. 28 upon 1000 becomes 0.028. In the same way, 4481 upon 1000 becomes 4.481. Since we have now learned how to read decimal numbers, let us try to read these values. 0.06 is read as 6 hundredths or 0.06. And 0.43? That's 43 hundredths or 0.43. What about 2.31? We say 2 and 31 hundredths or 2.31. Lastly, 32.47 is 32 and 47 hundredths or 32.47. Now, we all already know that every number can be written in an expanded form. But we need to understand the place value chart first. You might have already seen this type of place value chart. We observe that the value of places are divided by 10 when we move from left to right. Hence we get values such as 10,000 as 10,000, 1,000 as 1,000, 100 as 100, 10 as 10, ones as 1, tenth as 0.1, hundredth as 0.01, thousandth as 0.001. So after learning this place value chart, we can easily write the expanded form of any number. Let us try 2746.375. We can write it as 2000s plus 700s plus 4 tenths plus 6 ones plus 3 tenths plus 700s plus 5000s. This is the expanded form. We will see that on adding all these numbers, we will get 2746.375. Now since we can read and write decimals, let us try to compare them. We will start with an easy example. Which do you think weighs more, 0.2 kg or 0.05 kg? If you guessed 0.2 kg, you're right. It's because when we compare decimals, the place value of each digit is really important. Remember, as we move to the right on the decimal point, the value decreases by a tenth. Equivalent decimals. Here's a quick quiz: which decimal is greater, 0.30 or 0.3? Trick question. They have the same value. Even though one looks longer, the value doesn't change. They are called equivalent decimals. Decimals have a pretty important role in our daily life. We use them to understand money. We know that 100 paise make 1 rupee. So 1 paisa makes 0.01 or 100th rupee. Hence, we have 25 paisa as 0.25 rupees. Try to tell that how many rupees are in 350 paisa, 781 paisa. That's right. It becomes 3.5 and 7.81 rupees. In the same way, we can convert rupee into paisa. 80 rupees become 80 into 100 as 8,000 paisa. So decimals help us in all activities. We can also use addition and subtraction in money. Let us try a simple question. Shyam purchased a pencil worth 3 rupees and 40 paise and an eraser worth 2 rupees and 10 paise. How much did he spend in all? Here, we have the cost of a pencil as 3.40 rupees. Cost of the eraser as 2.10 rupees. In the first step, we need to properly arrange the digits so that all are under their specific place value. Now add them as ordinary numbers. Then we will get the result. Here the answer becomes 5.5. Hence, Shyam spent 5.5 rupees. Money can also be multiplied, just like we do in whole numbers. The only difference is that we just count the number of digits after the decimal and then put the same number of digits after the decimal in the solution. Let us try it. Hina bought 15 pairs of earrings, each pair costing 8 rupees and 50 paise. How much change did she get back from 150 rupees? Cost of one pair of earrings equals 8.5 rupees. So the cost of 15 pairs will become 15 into 8.5 rupees. We will multiply. First arrange these and multiply as follows. We get answer as 127.5 rupees. So subtract 150 minus 127.5. We get 22.50 rupees. The way we divide natural numbers, we can even divide decimals. Let us understand this with an example. Asha paid 513 rupees and 18 paise for 9 books. How much did she pay for each book? Arrange these and divide as follow. On division, we find out that Asha paid 57 rupees and 2 paise for each book. Conclusion. Hence, all money matters can be easily sorted out by the use of decimal numbers. We hope that you have understood the topic. You can now study chapter notes, watch video lectures, and solve MCQ tests of this chapter on Eduref to ensure you score well in your school exams. And that's not all, you also get amazing courses for maths, science, English, Hindi, and much more for class 4. Thank you.